Now, your exclusive 7 Storm Team forecast.
This is our sleep tight weather video. And oh man, yeah, they're getting hit with some pretty slick weather out there in Spain. A lot of snow coming down, a lot of people slipping and falling out there. You got to be really careful, as we know here in the tri-states. When the snow begins to fall, the ice accumulates. It makes it really tricky out there on the roadways and the sidewalks, as you can see they're happening in Spain today with some inclement weather out there. Well, now turning closer to home, you know, we had the snow in the tri-states the other day and then over the weekend too. But the good news is we're going to see a warming trend. It was cold out there today. Going to keep getting warmer though as we go through the overnight tonight. Overnight low temperature about -4 out there in Quincy. You can see the high temperature about 17. So as we take a look up at the Macomb time lapse too, we got this stop at 7 o'clock in the morning where it was about 10 below zero, rolling it through, and you can see we made it up above zero finally right before the noontime hour, and then we've been getting all the way up there into the single digits and into even the teens as we went through this evening. The good news is those temperatures are going to continue to rise as we go through the rest of the overnight hours tonight. We've fallen back to about 8 in Macomb, but those temperatures will be rising in most of the tri-states as we go through the next couple of hours. 15 right now in Quincy, 18 as you get down towards Hannibal. And as we take a look at the satellite radar picture, we zoom it out here, you can see we have high pressure centered across the Midwest right now. That's got a clockwise flow with it, so it's going to help to draw in some southerly winds as we go through the overnight hours tonight, through the day on our Friday, and that's really going to help to draw in some warmer area. You can see a few passing clouds out there, but nothing really too significant. We are calling for mostly clear skies as we go through the rest of the overnight hours. The forecast in motion, we have paused at about 7 o'clock tonight. We rolled into motion here, and you can see that high pressure just going to kind of slowly skirt a bit to the south, still going to feel its presence across the tri-states through the day tomorrow. It's going to keep us clear, generally. No clouds to speak of much as we go through the day tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of sunshine out there, a few clouds off to our north and east. As it pushes farther to the south, again, that clockwise flow around, that's going to help to draw in the warmer air even through the day tomorrow. And that's even going to be the case as we go through the day on our Saturday. Still going to have some pretty warm temperatures sticking with us for some time to come in the extended forecast. Temperature model, we've got this paused at about 7 o'clock tonight, so it's got a pretty good handle on where we need to be sitting right now. We've got us at about 16 degrees at 7 o'clock tonight. It rolled into motion here. You can see those temperatures slowly inching up as we go through the overnight tonight. By midnight around 20 degrees, and through the day tomorrow going to make it up into the mid-30s by the noontime hour, and then as we get into the rest of the evening all the way up close to 40 degrees for much of us here in the tri-states. Highs out there tomorrow again in the low to mid-40s. Some areas down around Hannibal may approach 45 degrees tonight. The after midnight low temperature around 20 degrees, going to see that continue to rise through the overnight tonight. Mostly clear skies. 42 tomorrow. Going to have that south wind at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And the next 7 days show that we will have clear skies sticking with us here as we go through the weekend, and almost pushing 50 degrees out there. 47 degrees on Saturday, 46 on Sunday, and then we're talking 36 degrees as we get into our Monday. So temperatures will fall off a bit out there, but the good news is it doesn't look to be too cold through the early part of next week. Going to be in the 40s. Slight chance of some rain on Wednesday, and then check that out. We're going to bottom is going to fall out though as we get towards about this time next week, talking about 25 degrees for a daytime high temperature.
So the warmest on Valentine's Day.
Is that when Valentine's Day is?
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be nice out there.
All right.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to the weekend because I'll be at the Superfan Shootout. You'll be at the Superfan Shootout. The question is, will you be there?
You need to be there. We'll give you one more reason tonight. Outstanding game coming up on Saturday between Payson Seymour and Keokuk. It's defense, job one versus division one. We'll preview coming up next.